film, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. It opens July 15th. Please say hello to Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel, come on. You know what? I know it wasn't too long ago you were on Broadway here in the United States, just down the street, in the play Equus.
Yes.
And it's a psychological, kind of twisted, prismatic, introspective look at people who are introspective and prismatic.
Way too far into
yeah. And the kid, I'm sorry, you're just a kid, right?
Yeah, I'm 17. Yeah.
Received rave reviews for it, so congratulations on that. And it's a difficult part to play, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, no, it is.
Is it more difficult? You can't compare film to theater, but is it more difficult than Harry Potter? Of course, Harry Potter, you know, that is of you now, and the other thing is a little more distant, I would think.
Yeah, no, certainly. I mean, it is. Yeah, no, Equus was a totally different challenge. It was, as you say, on stage. So you know, you have to learn a whole new set of disciplines to do that. But yeah, I mean, Harry Potter's still.
And did people have trouble making the comparison? You know, the Harry Potter to the Equus?
There was a bit of a furore. I mean, I don't know how much of it there was by the time I came here, because I was a little bit older. People sort of were used to the idea. But in London, they were, you know, because I was obviously naked at the end of it. It was, and there was that. But the bizarre, the strange thing was the fact that, you know, I was naked in it first, and then that was the first controversy, and everyone was going, oh my God, it can't be naked. It's Harry Potter. It's dreadful. And then after that, after that kind of didn't work, and no one really cared, they kind of went, oh well, are you smoking in it? That's dreadful. This is appalling. No, not once was the fact mentioned that I blind 6 horses in it. It was just totally fine with the British media.
Just completely overlooked that.
Totally fine.
Yeah. And did it bother you that nobody cared that you were naked? Because
I would have liked it a little bit more.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
Not sure what that says exactly, but
yeah.
Anyway, congratulations on that, and you're living on your own, right?
I am now. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a new development for you?
It's kind of, yeah. Within the last sort of year or so, I've been living on my own, which is fun. But equally, you suddenly realise how much your parents had to deal with for years of bringing you up. You know, like, I mean, that's I'm incredibly messy person, and I don't take very good care of my flat, which is why I've asked, one of my birthday requests is a handheld vacuum cleaner. Which is like the most, somebody clapped then. That's the weirdest thing to applaud.
You're like one of those...
one person kind of went, oh no.
What do they call the things? They're the
Dustbusters.
Yeah, the dustbusters.
Yeah. No, I want one of them because I'm very messy, and it'll be easier.
That'll change your life. That'll put you where you need to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And you know who was here was Emma Watson, who's also in the films with you, and she now is coming to college in the United States, and similar age, I think.
Yeah.
And are you looking toward a college somewhere at home or here?
No.
Yeah.
No, you know, I mean, I basically want to keep kind of working for as long as possible, just acting, ideally. I mean, I'm also kind of trying to continue my education as much as I can with an English tutor who comes out to the set every week.
I see. Yeah.
Just to teach me, you know, how to speak the language.
Now in terms of acting, there's usually a great deal of memorization, not just lines, but movements and personality and emotions and gestures and so forth. Do you consider yourself a good student generally? Yeah,
I mean, yes. No, I've got quite a freakish memory, to be honest. If anything, I know. I'd like to think so. I mean, I'm not as good as, you know, Emma got, you know, all these fantastic grades and things. But I know I like to think I can hold my own with most people. Certainly, yes.
Speaking of memories, do you remember the first time you were on the show?
I do. Yes.
And then you really were just a kid. I mean, I
was really young. Yeah. I was like 12.
I mean, if you look at it as a kid, if you project it forward, I mean, you've already had a tremendous career that people in their 30s or 40s would really love to have and retire afterward. Here, I think we have a picture of you when you were first on the show.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yes, where did he go?
That's not the same kid, is it?
What happened to him? Yeah, no, that's very strange seeing photos like that. Good. And I've just come back up on the monitor. I must tuck my shirt in better. Sorry. Sorry, I just caught a glimpse of myself, and I was a bit
That's
scuffed.
all right. You're fine. Now, you're no Bruno, but you're fine.
I know. Well, you know, I can't help to top that.
Do you? You mentioned a birthday. Would there be a celebration? Will you do stuff? A big party? What happens on a birthday?
It's weird. I've recently found out that the 20 is not really a big deal. I don't know if it's a big deal over here. It's a very much an in-between age. There's nothing, you're not really celebrating. I mean, in Japan, it's apparently when you are officially considered an adult. Mm-hmm. But over here, you just think, oh, well, a fifth of my life is over if I live to 100. And that's all there is, really.
Well, yes, another way, it's you're leaving your teenage years.
Yes, I know, but is that something to be celebrated? I've enjoyed my teenage years. Most people have a horrible time in their teenage years. I actually have had a really good time. Yeah. I've had a very different teenage experience from probably the majority of the people in the audience. But
I think that's safe to say.
But yeah, no,
I had a paper route when I was your age.
Yeah.
But now, do you cook on your own? Do you cook and stuff?
I microwave.
Yeah. Oh, you microwave?
I microwave very well. Yeah. I do have a tip, actually.
All right.
For any women in the audience will probably recognise this as a man overcomplicating something to make it look like there is more work involved than there actually is. What you should do, if you microwave like pasta or something, and you know how normally you put salt on the top and it's just on the top, and the same with the pepper. But if you halve the amount you put on and put some on the bottom before you put the food in, then your meal is bookended by condiments, and it's much better that way. And there's a lot less effort because you don't have to stir it around. It's just done for you.
By condiments.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. That's good. Let's That'd be a Harry Potter movie.
Harry Potter and the bookended condiments.
Yes,
I couldn't say it then.
Harry Potter bookended by condiments. We'll be right back. We're going to take a look at the Harry Potter thing, so come on back, everybody. Daniel Radcliffe is here, ladies and gentlemen, from Harry Potter, the Half-Blood Prince. All right, Daniel, tell people, if you can, people are so familiar with the stories and the books that they know mostly about the film, but tell folks what the clip is going to be here.
The clip is going to be one where I've basically suspected Malfoy of being rather horrid throughout the film. And so in this scene, I confront him with my information and my findings.
Okay.
And we fight in a bathroom.
All right. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince opens July 15th. Take a look.
We've taken it's a new direction this time.
I'm being told there was a mistake in the control room.
No, there wasn't.
All right, let's see what it really looks like here.